Wyatt and Shelby and I are here to discuss an often unnoticed but very important plant that grows in the estuary.
The plant is called eelgrass, and eelgrass grows in the mud.
Excellent. Wyatt, can you tell me if this is a marine algae or what is this?
No, even though it lives in the estuary, it's not an algae. It's a flowering plant with roots and seeds.
Exactly. So this is a flowering plant that's actually related to land plants but grows out in the bay. As you can see, the main things that make up this plant are these long green blades that can grow up to 6 feet long. They capture sunlight energy and turn it to food for the plant. And they also have these roots that go down into the mud and hold the plant in place. And then new shoots will also grow out of these roots. That's how they spread. We'd like to show our viewers where eelgrass grows in the bay. We have this big map here that we'd like to show you. This is taken from an airplane that flew over the bay, and it can show you all the habitats that grow here at low tide. Can you guys point out where eelgrass grows here in Tillamook?
These green patches right here look like eelgrass beds.
Good job, exactly. These patches grow right along the edge of tidal channels and along big mud flats. We'd also like to zoom in and show our viewers what eelgrass beds look like underwater. And I believe there's a picture that they can look at for that. When they're growing underwater, they look like big forests. If you're a fish swimming through there, it looks like a forest to you. Do you guys have ideas why this might be important habitat for critters that live in the estuary?
I think it's a great place for fish and crabs to hide from predators that would want to eat them.
Excellent. There's lots of places to hide in there. What about you, Shelby? Any thoughts?
Eelgrass could provide animals with a place to find food.
Excellent. These eelgrass habitats are very important places for the young of shrimp and crab and fish to feed, as well as some fish species actually attach their eggs to the plants. Also, things will eat the blades directly, things like ducks and migrating birds.
I have a question. Do things eat eelgrass when eelgrass is dead?
That's a great question. Actually, eelgrass is a plant that's just as important when it's dead as when it's alive. The reason being that as these shoots break off, they break down into little pieces, and many other critters feed on this food. It's a very important food source for the basis of the food web in the estuary. So now that we know what eelgrass is, where it grows, and why it's important, what are some things we can do to help protect this important habitat?
We can keep the water clean and free of pollutions that might harm eelgrass.
Good. What about you, White? Some thoughts?
If we go clam digging, we'll make sure not to dig up any eelgrass and dig our holes back in when we're done.
That's a great idea. Whenever you're out in the estuary, please don't disturb the eelgrass beds.
Because we just learned about eelgrass, so let's put it on the food web. Where do you want to put it?